Viewers, I could not be starting with a more predictable cliche. Cricket, as you know, is more than a game in India. It's a unifier, a religion in its own right. From bustling streets to village grounds, from office canteens to television screens, it bridges every imaginable, viewers, gap in our society. Caste, community and religion. To communalize this sacred space is not just petty politics, but one could say it is diabolical. Many people will call it, viewers, the Congress seems to see every arena, including cricket, as an opportunity to sow division in our society, in our Bharat. Sample this from Congress national spokesperson and Rahul Gandhi acolyte. You can see her standing there. She's the national spokesperson of the party, occupies a very, very salient position, public-facing salient position. But Shama Mohamed decided to view Sarfaraz Khan, the gentleman in the middle of your screens. His omission from the Indian A squad, from a communal angle. Mohammed linked his omission from the squad to his surname. Yes, yours. You remember? Name is Khan. Failed movie star trying to promote his movies. Use that title. Anyhow, viewers, I don't want to go down that route. But she says he has been left out on the count of his surname, injecting a faith angle into team selection. Let me read out for your own eyes, viewers, what she has said. Is Sarfaraz Khan not selected because of his surname? Just asking. We know where Gautam Gambhir stands on that matter. What she's alluding to, viewers, is Gautam Gambhir's BJP past. And she is suggesting that Gautam Gambhir is bringing his prejudice into the dressing room, specifically religious bigotry. Viewers, the last time we heard of such bigotry was in the Pakistan dressing room, where Yusuf Yohana had to change his name. From being a Christian, he became a Muslim, so that he could become the captain of the cricket team. Viewers, this is India. This doesn't happen here. The Shama Mohamed remark would particularly upset Muslim cricketers. Now let me take you down memory lane, viewers. The silky batting of Azharuddin, the great Nawab of Pataudi, both of them, viewers, represented India and with aplomb and were captains. Pataudi, in fact, winning us a series against all odds, changing a narrative internationally. Then there was Zahir Khan, Irfan Pathan. Is Shama Mohamed trying to say that they were picked in yesteryears, especially under the UPA and previous Congress governments, because of their faith and not their form and capability? These people, one sadly is not among us, viewers, anymore, but the other 3 or 4 and several others, viewers, including Roger Binney, this, that, the other, viewers, all of them, you're doing a disservice to, including, let me tell you, Sarfaraz, because if he is picked tomorrow, all of you will say, well, he was picked because the board was under pressure, they had to sort of, send out a signal. There's no point even trying to answer these questions, viewers. Shama Mohammed's remarks unfortunately fit a larger pattern. And as it has struggled to remain in the political game with the BJP, as it has tried to stand toe to toe and take on the BJP and fail, the Congress has repeatedly fueled subcaste competition, coining slogans like Jitni Abadi Utna Hak, prioritizing vote bank arithmetic over social justice. It has backed anti-Hindu rhetoric in the South, pandered to regionalism, and attacked national cohesion in the name of linguistic politics. Viewers, it's on your screens. All these hard facts. Backs anti-Hindi rhetoric by South allies pandering to linguistic populism versus national cohesion. Viewers, Congress has backed reforms in Hindu society in the name of progressivism, while defending Sharia-mandated practices like triple talaq and others under the guise of pluralism. No, we shouldn't do all of that because you see, we're a plural country. We must accept cultural diversity. There are different traditions. We must respect them. Even poor Shah Bano, viewers, was shown her place because the Congress wanted to appease clerics, hardliners. It has supported splittists from within the Hindu community who want to fragment the faith. In Karnataka, viewers, it backs the Lingayats who want to break away. Yet, viewers, the same party condemns any BJP focus on the impoverishment of Pasmanda or marginalized Muslims, labeling it divide and rule. It coined Jitni Abadi Utna Haq instead of uplifting poor across castes on the basis, viewers, of economic injustice. Congress fused subcaste competition to further vote bank politics, even going against the tenets of the Supreme Court's judgments on not extending caste to religion. Does the Congress party want caste, viewers, to determine now a quota on playing for India in the BCCI scheme of things? Viewers, Hindi targeted regionalism stoked, backs anti-Hindi rhetoric by allies in the South, pandering to linguistic populism at the cost of national cohesion, opposed abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, contested Modi government's decision to scrap the architecture of Muslim separatism in this country, specifically Kashmiri Muslim separatism. It terms reforms in Hindu society as progressive. I've gone over these points. Viewers, what do these hard facts reveal? Do they suggest that time and again the party demonstrates that its commitment is not to India, but to electoral exploitation of religion, caste and language? Has cricket, a sport that unites a billion Indians, become just the latest pawn in Congress's game of vote bank appeasement politics? Viewers, let's ask this question tonight because it needs to be asked. Syed Abbas is here with us. We're expecting Abdul Razak Khan any moment. I want to first set up this debate by asking Mr. Abbas a simple question. Mr. Abbas, do you buy into what the Congress party is saying tonight? Do you believe that selections are happening on the basis of religion, this, that, the other?
I'll tell you what I believe. I believe hardcore statistics, figures, and the consistent performance of Sarfaraz Khan. Consistently, if you see, you ask Perplexity, ChatGPT, or any AI in India or the world, they will tell you what a giant of a consistent performer Sarfaraz Khan has been. Unfortunately, Ajit Agarkar or the likes of Gautam Gambhir are not able to see this. Against the England Canterbury Lions, he's got a 92. India, New Zealand, Test Series, he got 100. Not just that, consistent performance, 371 runs in the domestic cricket, and he's still not called for. The fact of the matter is, why is a young lad like Sarfaraz Khan being kept out? Will it not hit the morale of Sarfaraz Khan? This question must be raised.
Sir,
when you perform.
Sir, we are not having a general discussion. We are having a pointed discussion. Shama Mohamed has said it's because of his surname. Do you agree, yes or no? You might be very upset that Sarfaraz Khan hasn't made the cut. There are several very promising talents, and I think Mr. Gupta here can elucidate on that point, using as many statistics as you are shooting at us, and as many high-scoring Ranji maestros who haven't made it into the team. I can tell you that also. But I'm asking you a very specific question, Mr. Abbas. Do you believe his religion, his surname has something to do with it, that Gautam Gambhir, because of his BJP background, is using that against Sarfaraz? It's a very direct, simple question. And if you don't agree with Shama Mohamed, call her out on this show and ask the Congress party to take a stand, apologize on her behalf or correct her or ask her to come out and immediately set the record straight.
I will tell you what I believe. I believe in the consistent performance of Sarfaraz Khan and several other fantastic domestic cricket players. This man certainly deserves a spot in the Indian
How many Dream 11s have you won?
Who cares about Dream 11?
I'll tell you why, viewers. Because Dream 11, no, hang on.
Here.
I'm not a fan. I've never played it. I've never gone on it. I don't recommend it for anybody. But there are people who are armchair selectors, viewers, in this country. And they think they know better than everybody else. And they get on to something called Dream 11. I think hopefully it's now banned Mr. Gupta and Iyer. I just hope that's happened. But they go on, they pick their dream 11, and then, viewers, they see how they perform. And on the basis of that great performance, if they get close to those numbers that are predicted, viewers, they win big awards. So I'm asking you, Mr. Abbas, you are constantly talking about the fact that he has been unlucky.
No, I never said he's been unlucky.
So then tell me, what are you saying? Take a stand.
I am absolutely taking a stand here. This man definitely deserves a team.
Sir, there are many people who deserve it. I'm asking you.
Statistic, performance.
Has his religion come in the way?
If a player is consistently performing,
has the religion come in the way? Is there a communal angle? Yes or no?
Why? I definitely question why is Sarfaraz Khan not selected today in the India A cricket
So viewers,
side?
now let me put a few words in the recalcitrant mouth of Mr. Abbas and say very clearly that he's also agreeing with Shama Mohamed. Let me put it straight out. He's not denying it.
No. Don't put words
So I'm asking you, take a position tonight as a member, responsible member of, one second, as a responsible member of a very important community in this country. In fact, the single largest majority after Hindus. I'm asking you a question. Do you agree with Shama Mohamed, yes or no?
I will tell you with what I agree of Shama Mohamed. Shama Mohamed believes that his domestic cricket record, absolutely fantastic, giant of a record, certainly deserves a spot in the India cricket
Why isn't Sarfaraz selected even for India A squad?
Must and should
One second, let's go back to her quote. Viewers, I want us to focus on these words. This slippery customer, Mr. Abbas here, knows that she has been extremely irresponsible. And he doesn't want to take a stand because, viewers, I'll tell you why. By insinuation, they want to character assassinate and they want to divide this Indian team. They want to divide our sport and they want to create in the mind of all people who are avid sports followers, viewers, specifically cricket aficionados, that there is communalism now in our dressing room like it is in Pakistan. Viewers, let me show you what she said. And let's pull that out and put it on air. She said, viewers, is Sarfaraz Khan not selected because of his surname? She didn't talk about his spotless record, about the giant of a cricketer that he is. And Abbas is deliberately, viewers, tiptoeing around this. No, and so will, I'll tell you, so will the other gentleman who has joined us.
Who got 100 in the Buchibabu International
Razak
Tournament?
Khan will also tiptoe, or maybe he'll take a definitive stand. But 1 minute, let me first bring in Mr. Gupta. Mr. Gupta, tell me, do you agree with Mr. Abbas on the fact that he's very good, he should have been picked, he should have had a look in, and there might be an exception that could be made for him, or are there other candidates like this who are equally worthy but have been kept on the sidelines for whatever reasons?
Good evening, Rahul. You look, talent and high-scoring performance in domestic cricket is almost a cliche. A lot of performers emerge in the domestic circuit. A lot of them do not make into the final playing 11, especially in red ball cricket. But since Mr. Abbas is an expert on chat GPT and perplexity, I wonder if he Googled the names of the top Ranji scorers in the 24-25 season. Sarfaraz Khan doesn't feature there. I wonder if he Googled his approach against the short ball or the new delivery, he would have got his answers. But this is not about cricket, Rahul. Let's be very clear.
In the
By giving a cricketing award to Dr. Shama Mohamed,
1 second, you had your time. Let him finish. He never interrupted you. 1 second. I just want to set the record straight here. No one is going to cross-talk. I will not allow you to cross-talk. Mr. Abbas, I'll lower your fader. Then don't complain. I gave you 5 attempts to come out and explain yourself. You have, for the purposes of this debate, explained yourself. Now keep quiet. Now keep quiet. When you explain yourself, keep quiet. Let somebody else have a moment. Yes, Mr.
No, again, I don't get where Mr. Abbas is coming from this. Oh, he got a century. Oh, he got a century. Yash Rathod got almost 1,000 runs in the last year's Ranji season. They don't even know his name. But again, Rahul, I do not want to give Dr. Shama Mohamed or her supporters the legitimized cricket argument, because that would legitimize her foolish argument. Sarfaraz Khan or his religion does not have anything to do with the selection in the team 11. But this is not about cricket. This is about politics. Bihar elections are coming jayega. What does Congress bring to the table in any regional alliance? Absolutely nothing. Instead, they are a liability. And that is why it becomes important for them to come across as a party that can secure the minority vote. This is also not about the interests of minorities, Rahul, only about securing the minority vote. And everyone in the party, from Rahul Gandhi to some petty spokesperson, wants to become the stakeholder that, oh, I will represent the minority vote. That is not how cricket works or politics works. And Shama Mohamed is failing on both the fronts. Earlier in the year, she said Rohit Sharma is an unfit cricketer. He only led India to a Champions Trophy victory. These people do not know anything about cricket, and that also reflects in their politics.
And she had
So
to delete
tomorrow,
that.
the same people will say that let's have reservations in cricket, in our cricketing team, because South Africa does that in the name of diversity. Look what happened to South African cricket. We cannot allow that in India. Today it's religion, tomorrow it would be caste. Oh, let's have an SC captain. Let's have an ST vice captain. Let's have a tribal wicketkeeper. Is that where we want our cricket to go? And just because cricket cuts across political dimensions, religious dimensions, it transcends all socioeconomic boundaries in this country. Congress wants to politicize that just to score some political brownie points ahead of the Bihar elections.
Viewers,
Totally
there are two gentlemen, Khalil Ahmed and Mohammad Siraj, that are in this particular team. If religion was a factor, even these two individuals would not be. So you can well imagine the mischief that is being played here, Abhijit Iyer Mitra. Mischief.
There's no mischief, Rahul. No.
I'll come to you. Don't worry. You'll get your turn. Yes. Go ahead.
See, this is how propaganda works. This is what Goebbels, always used to advocate. Don't actually make a point. Notice she adds the hashtag just saying or just asking, something like that. That's a very important part. You see, so it can always turn as a defense where she can turn around and say, well, I never said it. I just asked the question. Right? And then it's left to people like our friend Syed Asad Abbas here to then start making the points for it. Then it catches onto it goes viral all by itself. The rumor through repetition becomes the truth. And then it becomes an established fact. And then the New York Times and Washington Post will write a piece saying, are Muslims being excluded from Indian cricket on basis of their religion? Then the Wikipedia crowd will come, reference that piece and say, NYT and WAPO say it is there is credible evidence of discrimination against Muslim cricketers, and what started off as a rumor ultimately becomes the fact, right? Based entirely on the cycle that these people create. This has been explained time and again, time and again, time and again. This is their modus operandi. And the very fact that they will... Now, let us first take how a point is made. You have to prove there is religious bias. How do you prove there is religious bias? Either Gautam Gambhir or Ajit Agarkar need to have said something in public that was Islamophobic or something like that. Have they said anything? No. Second, you have to prove, are Muslims been excluded from any of the teams? Like you yourself said, there are 2 Muslims there, so no. But see, this is the point. They take any methodology out of it and they create a little propaganda loop. What we are seeing is, the absolute heirs of Goebbels. Goebbels would be laughing. We should not forget the former president of the Congress party, her father actually fought with Hitler's army on the Soviet front. So, this is natural. This
So let me ask.
The genetic material coming out to roost.
Abdul Razak Khan, I know you probably have played a lot of cricket in your life. So I'm going to ask you a very specific question. Was Mr. Azharuddin, was Mr. M.A. Khan Pataudi, was Yusuf Pathan, one second, Irfan Pathan, Zahir, all these people picked because they were Muslims under a Congress, many Congress establishments?
No, sir. It was because of their merit. Today, Rahulji, I'll tell you, there are 1 million boys, who are practicing at the nets, playing for different academies, who would one day dream to be a part of India's main team, who would want to play for this country. I'm talking about Muslim boys. Decisions like these put them off. Muslim boys. I'm talking about, decisions like these, when there is merit.
Hang on. Is Muhammad Shami, are the two other individuals whose photos I'm going to put
What
out,
happened with
Mohammed
Mohammed
Siraj
Shami, please
and
tell me?
Khalid Ahmed, Muslims or
What
not
happened
Muslims?
with Mohammed Shami? Please
I'm
tell
asking
me
you.
how conveniently was he sidelined? What happened with Sarfaraz Khan?
No, one
Please
second.
tell me.
One second.
He was playing for the main
hang
India
on.
cricket team.
No, one second.
Hold on,
Sir,
hold
Let
on,
me
hold
ask you.
on.
inconveniently, he was pushed to India A team.
Okay, one second. Sarfaraz Khan, for
He
whatever
lost
reasons,
17
one
kilos.
second.
He is
Sir,
fit.
one second,
Compared to
sir,
Patikkal,
one second.
Sudarshan, he has. Yes, please.
No, there are hundreds of young people who think they are deserving. There will be many fans who think they are deserving, but they don't get a spot. They sometimes are used a couple of series and benched. So are you saying that when it happens, for example, hang on. Let me tell you about an Indian captain, legendary Indian captain, who redefined the way we play the game in the modern age. No, I'll ask you. See, this is where you jumped the gun, Mr. Khan. I'm talking about Sourav Ganguly. He played.
He is a legendary captain.
One second, and then he was dropped.
Undoubtedly.
Was it not true? Was he not dropped? Was he dropped because he was a Hindu under Congress?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But here, Rahulji, here.
No, I'm asking you,
in
sir.
this situation,
Was he
I have a
dropped?
comparison
Was he
chart.
dropped in the
I
initial
have a
part of his
comparison
career?
chart
Turns
of
into
the-
one of India's brilliant
Sir,
left-hand
give us a reason.
opening batsmen.
Give us a
One
reason
second,
for
one
dropping
second.
him.
One of the most successful captains went on to lead the BCCI in a sense. Viewers, I'm asking you, at the start of his career, he was dropped. So, did the Congress drop him because he was a Muslim? Yes, no.
Sir, I have a simple question.
I'm asking you the simplest question, Raza Khan. No complication here. Was Sourav Ganguly dropped? Yes or no?
India cricket team to India A team conveniently.
So viewers,
And
now we
he's
must
put
have
aside
even the
something
A team
as
becoming a
well.
dumping ground
Previous-
for all sorts of
Please, you look
flotsam
at
and
his
jetsam
performance
just
against
because
England.
they
It is
happen to be
unmatchable.
Muslims or Christians or Sikhs.
Mr. RSS, I need to come in
1
here.
minute, but I want you to be very clear that Mr. Abbas has not had the courage of conviction to stand up for Shama Mohamed, got away, shoot and scoot, insinuation. At least we must congratulate Raza Khan for being a very predictable, viewers, agent provocateur, communalist
Mr.
on our
RSS.
show. But let me just bring in Mr. Gupta. He wants to make a
Please
point.
don't
Yes.
brand me
No,
like
Mr.
that.
RSS,
You know,
I raised my hand
this
first.
fake
Allow me.
sort of an agenda
Allow me,
is being
Mr.
peddled about
RSS.
players being
Spirit will be
sidelined very
destroyed and
conveniently.
damaged.
Okay, now look at the
And
way
I
they're
want
going
to
to
give you
shout
a few
over each other,
examples,
sir.
Rahul.
Sir, एक minute.
Whose spirit will be destroyed
One
and
second,
damaged.
one second.
Don't brand me like that.
One
I'm
second.
worried about my boys.
One second.
Oh,
we are
my
all
boys.
worried about
There's
our
no
boys,
such thing
sir.
as my boys in
Our
cricket. It's
boys,
Indian
my
boys and
boys,
girls.
my community boys, my caste
Look at
boys.
what's happening today. Look at what has happened today.
Wow, viewers, wow. Okay.
Now, we
Yes,
cannot
one
You know-
second,
talk
one
about the
second,
Supreme
one
Court
second,
asking
sir.
for a
Don't,
quota in cricket
Mr. Khan,
selection.
could you stop
We
speaking
cannot
over
for
other people? Let
reservation
me
in
just bring
cricket.
in Mr. Gupta. He's waited his turn. Please.
Please, sir.
Yes.
Rahul, I'll tell you, he made this argument about Sarfaraz Khan being sidelined or cricketers being sidelined from a certain community. Rohit Sharma, everyone knows today who he is. He was a part of the winning squad of the 2007 T20 World Cup. He wasn't picked in the 2011 World Cup. Yuvraj Singh was the player of the tournament for the 2011 World Cup. He wasn't even in contention for the 2015 World Cup. Karun Nair scored a triple century, a test triple century against England, something even Virat and Sachin haven't done. He wasn't picked for the next 8 years. 8 years. You know, cricket works very differently than these people sitting in their drawing rooms think. It's not about community. It's never about community. It's never about caste. It's never about religion. It's all about team balance, performance, and conditions. One player who might be suited in the Indian conditions might not work in Australia or in South Africa or in England. The conditions are very different. But these people who want to exploit the religious fault lines, the caste fault lines, and want to politicize every institution in this country, they are looking for all sorts of excuses. And Abhijit rightly pointed out, this is just shallow propaganda and needs to be called out there and then. Even the Congress party would not endorse such foolish statement from Dr. Shama Mohamed. And here we have Mr. Abbas, who's very neatly sort of defending what she said. Again, it's not about religion. Mohammad Siraj, I'll give you one final example. Mohammad Siraj is a fine bowler. He will be a brilliant bowler in the Australian conditions, in the English conditions. But on a given day, he might actually not make it to the cut in the final 11 in an Indian setup. Because here you need slower bowlers, you need spinners. That's how the team balance works.
Mr. Gupta, let me tell you, there were many people
Now can I come
when
in?
we played in Australia, just a few months ago, there were many people who found Siraj's bowling not penetrative enough. It wasn't, viewers. It was Mr. Bumrah who carried the entire team. Took a record number of wickets till his shoulder fell off.
One man's day. Cricket is like that.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you're not in form, you're not going to be picked. It's nothing to do with your religion.
Sir,
You guys have become, professional victimhood brigade in this country.
Chart with me. I can
Professional victimhood. Viewers, professional victimhood. हमारे को टिकट नहीं दिया, हमारे को ये नहीं दिया, हमारे को वो नहीं दिया. When it came to Kashmir, viewers, they uttered 3 slogans and they kicked out a whole community from there. Till date, no one has been able to go back.
Mr. RSS, for once...
I want to move on, viewers, because we've heard Mr. Abbas. I'll ask him another simple question, and please take a stand, Mr. Abbas. If it is a questionable selection decision, we can have a debate on that, and you might even have a point. But if this is questionable on account of its faith, of Mr. Khan's faith, I want you to tell me whether that is the argument that you're willing to make one last time. Yes or no? Has he been kept out because of his surname Khan?
Give me 30 seconds like you provide to my friend Abhijit.
Yeah, you can take 40.
Thank you. I appreciate Rahul Sahab. The fact is, my friend Tushar Gupta here very selectively mentioned a few details of Ranji Trophy about runs. Respected sir, take out a record of 2,000 average innings in the domestic cricket of Ranji Trophy. Number 3 in India comes Sarfaraz Khan. First Vijay Merchant, second Sachin Tendulkar, third Sarfaraz Khan. Not just that, my dear friend, Sarfaraz Khan, if you take out the record and you read it in the detailed documents, he's only second to Sir Don Bradman in the world when it comes to scoring a triple century followed by a double century in first class cricket tournament of any country in the world.
Right.
So therefore, sir, purely on record basis, Mr. RSS, hand on my heart.
This gentleman, viewers, is making a case for a secular case for Sarfaraz Khan on the basis of his performance, which I can make for viewers about 20 cricketers today.
Yes.
It just tells you that the selection has been, you can quibble about the wisdom of this selection. One second, please. Now, don't speak over me. I've given you more than 30 seconds. I gave you 40 seconds. You still didn't have the gumption, viewers, to take a stand, to call out Shama Mohamed for communalizing this and the Congress for sitting absolutely mum. And I'll tell you, viewers, they're doing it because of the Bihar election.
Yes.
And that is a fundamental issue here. They want to consolidate that vote. Because they know, starting with MY, Muslim Yadav, viewers, if they can consolidate that, they start with 30%, like Mamata Banerjee does in another context in Bengal. So, viewers, how must we rally the Muslim vote to our side? So let's send out somebody who will make these remarks. As Abhijit Iyer Mitra is saying, be the propagandist and then play around with this, give this person oxygen and allow for people to speculate. Viewers, this is absolutely the blueprint that is employed by those who are worthy legatees of Jinnah today in this country. Let me put very clearly to you. Jinnah mindset, viewers. Not partition ploy. Call it what it is. Put a pronoun, Jinnah mindset. I just want to begin by, viewers, just going down a little bit because we have a very interesting story and it is in some ways connected.